Welcome to another episode of 60 Formula, home of the Husky community. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Monday, it's a brand new week. Time to start things out fresh. So today, we're gonna be announcing the winner of our giveaway. You know, the pet camera, pet treat dispenser giveaway. That cool little robot that we promised we'd give away to one of our viewers. You remember, dude, don't you? Yeah, exactly, that one, bro. Well, we went ahead and we picked out a winner. We drew some names out of a hat, and we're gonna announce the winner at the very end of the video. Now, I wanna say this. If you don't win today, don't worry, because we have so many giveaways coming up on this channel. We have a plethora, a humongous treasure box of crazy, cool dog gadgets, dog gear that you're not gonna wanna miss out on. This is just the beginning of all the goody goodness that's gonna be given away on this channel. So if you're looking for some good doggo stuff, maybe you got yourself a brand new husky or a brand new puppy recently, sticking to this channel is not only gonna teach you all the goodness you need to know when it comes to raising your husky, but you can also win some really cool stuff from our sponsors. Hila's like, dude, can you just finally get into what we're gonna be talking about today? Have you ever wondered why Siberian Huskies bite you all of the time? It seems like Siberian Huskies have a problem with biting more often than other breeds. And I'm not talking about biting like aggressive biting, like lashing out and being like, look at their faces. They're like, dude, do I need to be concerned? No, I'm talking about biting like as in when they're puppies, all they want to do is grab a hold of your hand and just nibble on it. And it seems cute at first, but let me tell you, if you are a husky owner, you know better than I do. It starts to hurt your hands. Oh my gosh, my hands are bleeding, man. I got little razor sharp shark teeth biting me all the time. And if you don't knock it out, your husky can bite you and do that kind of playful biting stuff well into their adulthood. So what do you do? How do you get rid of it? And when will husky biting end? Today, we're gonna be tackling that discussion. We're gonna be talking about why Siberian Huskies bite so much and how you can end it quickly before it becomes a crazy problem. Hila and Britney Spears right here have a whole bunch of tricks and tips to teach you guys, especially if you're first-time husky owners. So let's discuss the tips and tricks to end husky biting and talk about exactly why it happens. Are you guys ready? All right, let's do it then. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to talk about it? Come on, let's go, bromance. I love looking at those cute old fluffy booties. I'm coming, bro, but you just gotta keep on walking, yo. So in case you missed last night's live stream, we got a package from Chewy that provided us with all brand new food for the Huskaroni pizzas. And this month we are trying out Canada chicken and rice formula. The Huskies really enjoy it. They scarf it down. If you want to see them try it, check out the live stream we posted last night. It's up under our video section. Canada comes with amazing ingredients, with some of the first ingredients being chicken broth, and chicken liver. And that's awesome. Those are the first ingredients you want to see whenever you're looking at dog food. Not meat byproduct or chicken byproduct. Byproducts are no bueno, my friend. Look at them. They're like, dude, we're not discussing diet in this episode. Come on, get with it, daddy-o. Okay, so when it comes to Siberian Huskies, simply put, they are a unique breed. They got a lot of differences and a lot of quirks than other dogs. And one of those quirks is that they bite a lot when they are puppies, and especially when they go into adolescence. And it can even continue into adulthood. Now, when people hear the word bite, they typically mean like in an aggressive way, but we're not talking about that right here. We're talking about Huskies using their mouth as a way to communicate. See, Siberian Huskies are very communicative dogs. Very early on in their life, they're trying to tell you, hey, I want to lead you to this area. I want to take you here. I want to show you this. And since they don't know how to speak English or they don't know how to talk, Siberian Huskies will guide you with their mouth. They'll tell you what they want, and a lot of the times they'll just play with you using their mouth. When it comes to Huskies, their teeth aren't typically sharper than any other dogs, but when they're puppies, the baby teeth are like needles. They're like shark teeth. So it goes without saying, it's extremely uncomfortable to have your husky puppy biting you on the hands all the time. In fact, there are tons of people who have Huskies that will attest to saying, hey, I have bandages and scrapes and scratches, scars all up and down my arms and my hands, just from raising one little husky pup. So what can you do about it? How do you mitigate this kind of problem, and will it ever stop if it's already a problem? First of all, I'm gonna give you guys peace of mind. Yes, your Huskies are going to stop biting eventually. Before I get into any tactics and any tips or any tricks, let me just say this. Siberian Huskies lose their teeth at around 5 to 6 months old. So even if you've trained them to stop biting before that period, chances are they're gonna pick the biting back up, because when you lose your teeth, it's very uncomfortable. Even people who are avid trainers who want to nip it in the bud very early on always end up facing this problem because Huskies lose their teeth, and to quell that pain, they want to chew on things. Now, your Husky will probably want to bite and play just as they did as a puppy after their adult teeth are grown in. You're probably going to be counting your lucky stars because adult teeth are not as sharp, but you don't want them to continue biting you. There's a couple things you can do, and we're going to go over them right now. Number one of the best tactics you can do when teaching your Husky to stop biting you is to make a really high-pitched noise to let them know that they're hurting you. Ever hear a puppy or a dog make a really loud-pitched noise? Maybe if you stepped on their foot or on their tail, you'll hear them squeal really loud. This is how dogs communicate. Husky puppies let each other know by making high-pitched squeals that they are in pain. And typically when this high-pitched noise comes out of a litter mate, it sends a signal to the other dog, I need to stop because I'm hurting my brother or my sister. So you can practice this exact same thing at home. If your Husky puppy is biting you too hard and they're breaking your skin, go ahead and make a really loud pitched noise. Your Husky is going to immediately look at you like, whoa, what did I hurt them? I've taught Gila exactly how to stop by doing this, and you can see whenever I make a high-pitched noise, she immediately stops biting because she knows, hey, I'm kind of crossing the line because I must be hurting him if he's making that sound. It's a really good tactic to use because you're kind of communicating with your dog in a way that they can understand by borrowing a tactic that little puppies use to communicate with each other. Another really good tactic you can use, and I always try and promote this, is distraction training. Take something like a toy or something that they can chew on, and when they are biting on your hand, replace it with that toy. Now, a lot of people don't like this method because it's really frustrating and it takes a lot of time to practice this method. But when your Husky does eventually take attention to whatever you're replacing your hand with out of their mouth, that's when you reward with high value treats. You say, great job, bro. You focused on this instead of my hand and you're chewing on the toy. It does take time, and most Huskies are gonna wanna spit that toy out and immediately put your hand back in their mouth. Be very proactive about it. Be like, bro, you're not getting this hand in your mouth. If you want to chew on something, you're getting a toy or you're getting a chewy. And eventually your Husky is going to understand. It all just takes practice. I also feel like it's important to talk about bite threshold. Siberian Huskies need to learn how hard they can bite on things. And this not only goes for your hand, but it goes for chew toys as well. You don't want your Husky to be biting on something hard, have them biting way too hard, not knowing their bite threshold, and break a tooth. This is something that happens a lot. So this is why we don't encourage you to teach your dog to stop biting when they're super young. You want to let them learn their bite threshold and get to know how hard or how little they can bite things in the real world. So as long as you practice these tips and these tricks, it's going to help mitigate how much your dog bites you, how hard they bite you, and overall it will teach them that biting is not a behavior that you accept unless you want to play with them and you give them permission to do exactly like what I'm doing with Gila in this video. Getting your Husky to learn their bite threshold and understand what biting is and when not to do it is mega important when you're owning a dog, especially a Siberian Husky. So practice these tips with your puppy or your Husky and you'll be well on your way to getting rid of that biting behavior. So if you entered the contest to win this intelligent dog camera by our sponsor, WhoaPet, we're about to announce the winner. But if you didn't win, remember we have a whole bunch of contests coming out. And if you wanted to get your hands on one of these, you can check out the description below. We'll have a link where you can get one of these with a discount using the code that we got in the description. So if you guys want to save a little bit of money on one of these and you're gung-ho on getting one and maybe you didn't win, go ahead and use that code and you'll save a little bit of bucks from Gila and Britney Spears. All right, ready? Drum roll? You ready for the drum roll? Brrrr. Can I get a bark? Good girl. Good boy. The winner of the WhoaPet treat dispenser and doggo camera is Madison McGrory. Congratulations. Thank you so much for entering. And thank you everybody for entering and commenting down below which Husky was your favorite. We got a whole bunch of votes for Britney Spears and Gila, and both of the pups really appreciated all of the really cool comments. Congratulations to Madison. We left you a comment down below. Hit us up on Instagram so that we can get your contact information and get the prize in your mailbox. Rue's like, dude, congrats, bro. You did it. If you had fun today, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss any more Huskaroni Pizza episodes and you stay up to date with all the good Husky goodness that we release on the channel. And until next time, we'll see you with another episode of Guess What? You guessed it, whatever we make. Peace!